Mic check 1 2 1 2. The dogs in the building. The dogs in the building. I got ALIWILD in here with me, man. Compy in the building with me, man. You know how we do, man. Uucast live in effect. How you feeling, bro?
Oh man, I'm hotter than gods right now. I ain't gonna lie.
That's my boy. So fresh off the release, just stay solid.
Yeah.
The project.
Trying to get this Facebook shit, this live shit. I'm gonna show everybody. Yo,
Gang.
okay.
Live on the book.
Okay. Live. Oh, Koi in the back. It's good,
Facebook
man.
Live is a wonderful tool, isn't it?
Hell yeah. Get
Hell
this shit
yeah.
set up. Boom.
So yeah, I listened to the project, man. And my first impression of it is it gives me like currency vibes. Like when I was in high school, I used to listen to a lot of like Currency.
I like Currency.
A little mix of Currency and Kendrick type sound.
Nah, I fuck with Currency, man. I like Currency a lot and shit. He had a lot of tats, man. That's what I remember about him.
Yeah, him and Wiz.
Tats. Yeah,
Him and Wiz Khalifa, man. They that project they put out. They put out a couple fire projects, but back then, like at that time when Dat Piff was like a big thing, remember that?
Yeah.
They was all over Dat Piff. They was running that underground mixtape scene.
Remember hiphopprofile.com and
There was a few of them.
Reverb Nation.
There was a few of them. But you remember LimeWire though?
LimeWire, damn LimeWire.
That's where I go back, man. I used to get them Lil Wayne songs on LimeWire, starting like my daddy go DJ.
Word
used
up.
to be ruining the family computer,
Getting
the illest viruses from LimeWire, man. But they kept the tunes right.
Nah, I used to be downloading everything, man. If they was really giving dudes fines for that, come on, man.
Yeah. So whoever got so I remember somebody took the brunt of that. Like the creator or something took the brunt of that whole thing.
Oh yeah, but everybody else, man, we was eating off of that for years. I was finding old computers with LimeWire still like installed on it and shit, man. Getting all of the just put a USB in it, still like 50,000 motherfucking songs and shit.
Yeah, but that time, I know them artists was sick though, because that was their bag. Back then, the record sales was still a big thing.
Yeah, record sales was crazy if you didn't get like physical CD sales. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah,
way different now.
The game done changed. It took a while for the game to adjust into like the new streaming platform era where you can like distribute your music and still get paid for it through like Apple Music. By the way, stay solid on Apple Music.
Stay solid.
Search that up.
Stay solid on Apple Music.
Yup, you know the vibes, man. But yeah, bro, I was bumping a couple of them tracks, man. I really rock with that the Ice Cold track. I like that vibe, man. I think you got to keep it. Up on profile. Like, I don't think you
can't do that.
Your phone let you. I don't think it lets you go live like that, bro. You gotta.
I gotta hold it up like that.
Yeah, you gotta stand up.
Yo, what's up, everybody, man? Y'all know I don't care about all that. Y'all see me sideways.
You know the vibes.
And all that.
Yeah, it'll ruin your live, man. It'll interrupt it. Yeah.
Oh fuck it, y'all see me now though.
Yeah, now they see you.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah, but just talk about the process of making that project, bro. It seems like you put a lot into it. Is that your first project that you released?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I had a single out called Michael Beasley. Shout out to Michael Beasley. You know Michael Beasley?
Yeah, the ball player.
Absolutely, my man. I was thinking one night, I was writing some music and shit, and I was like, damn. That dude Michael Beasley, man, even though he a ball player or not, I wouldn't want to see him in the alleyway.
Yeah, what he's going through right now. It's rough to see.
Yeah, it's rough, man. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I really thought he was a cool dude when he played, and he was a little aggressive, talk crazy sometimes, whatever, but he was nice, you know what I'm saying? He could ball hard. And I just, every now and again you get a dope song that has a
meaning behind it.
Yeah.
And the theme.
And I was going to call it a couple different things, but then I was just like, instead of talking about him, I'm going to just use his name.
Yeah.
Because I fucks with him like that.
Oh,
and I actually tagged him in a bunch of shit, and he, he was interactive. Like, he looked at I could see that he looked at my story, and he downloaded certain shit because he showed me. I was like, all right, cool, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He was a little upset that the original download that I had, the spelling of his name on Spotify was wrong.
Oh,
yeah. So he was a little tight about that, but we fixed. Hey, Michael Beasley, where you at? Michael Beasley, man, I fixed it, man.
Like Michael Beasley, we got you, brother.
Fixed it, yo. Check it out, yo. Word up. Go on Spotify. Go on. Matter of fact, United Masters is dropping that on December 1st. the new release of that.
So what's United Masters? Just talk about that, because I know about, like, is it like also like a distribution platform?
Yeah, that's
kind of like
mainly what
DistroKid.
it is. The word platform is it's just like a word that's how they describe. You know, they have it described company, platform, whatever. So it's a way for you to own the rights to all your music.
Yeah,
and way for you to watch it.
You can track your analytics.
Track it. So precise.
That's an underrated for, like, you know, artists and creators and stuff. That's an underrated aspect of your marketing, is like being able to look at your analytics and know who you're reaching and know who's responding to.
Well, also I'm able to keep track of that on the Spotify Artist app.
Right.
I have a company that I use for playlists to place me on playlists. Right. So I have about like 30 different playlists that I'm on right now.
That's fire.
All over the world.
That's work.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who took that and ran with it, and that's benefited them greatly.
Yeah, man. I sold a couple of albums, man. Sold about 700 albums, man.
That's fire.
30 days.
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
So when exactly did the project release?
November 1st.
Of 2020, this year.
Yeah, I didn't want to have anything to do with Halloween and stuff like that. Dropping my music around Halloween, I didn't want it to have that type of theme.
Yeah, this is a you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, like, yeah, I mean, there's so much holidays going on.
Yeah, for sure. I tried to stay away from the holiday stuff because that's not something that's on my calendar. You know what I mean? Most of my days remain like the same.
I'm same way, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to look out for me and mine and other people too, you know, when I can. But for the most part, I'm focused on that. And every day's Christmas, man.
Every day.
Yeah, man.
Every day. I say that same thing all the time.
Yeah,
I don't like to get too caught up in the highs and lows. I like to remain at a happy medium.
I make sure that if I have a couple dollars, I can help somebody.
Right.
And I make sure that I help myself first.
That's the most important.
Yeah, that's all you got.
Because you can't help people unless you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one of the laws of power is that you know, first of all, avoid the unhappy and unlucky.
Yeah.
And second of all,
I follow all 40 of them joints every day.
Yeah. Second of all, is you can't help somebody to a point where it hurts you.
That's right.
You
Overextend yourself.
Don't overextend.
That's right. I played a lot of Risk growing up.
Yeah.
You play Risk?
Oh no, what's Risk?
Board game?
Nah, I never even heard of it. I never heard of it. Yeah, that's new. That's new. I gotta go get that. What is it?
Risk. It's a strategic game.
Right.
Yeah, it's like Stratego. You ever heard of Stratego?
Is that like a Chinese board game?
No.
No, I never heard of that one. I play chess though.
It's a Hasbro game. Well, look, let's just think of chess, but you got 500 pieces.
Oh, so it's like 5D chess. It's like fifth dimensional chess. You over here blowing my mind, man. I know about chess, but
look. So look, it's what you call that, like, oh shit. You watch Star Trek?
No.
Oh damn.
I watch like I don't really watch much things.
All right, so you ever play backgammon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I play backgammon.
So look, backgammon, so many pieces.
Right.
Chinese checkers.
Played that before.
So many pieces.
So many pieces.
All right. But the board Risk is the size of the table, almost. You know what I mean? Like half of the size. And it's the world. And we're trying to take over the world.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah, to take over the world. So at the beginning, you could have like a little corner of the world. But at the end, all your pieces could take over the whole world. But you have to do it strategically.
Right.
It could take like
hours. It's like Monopoly.
No, man, it's take days to win.
It could take days.
Yeah, it's one of those games. But look, it keep you. You got something to do. Like I said, when I was a kid, and when I was a young adult, we played for days.
How many people do you need to play?
6 people can play at one time.
So the first question I got is, how do you organize 6 people to play this game?
All right, boom, everybody gets their amount, their piece amount. Right. They get the cannons, the cavalry, and their what do you call that? They get their cannons and the cavalry.
And the infantry?
Yeah,
infantry,
and the infantry.
The soldiers.
And after you do that, you got to set them up where you want them to be. And once you get that line, so you got to have allies too.
Right.
It's not one of those.
So you got to like work with the people around you.
The dude that's rolling dice next to you got to be like, yo, bro, don't attack me for like 3 rolls, because if you do, I'm gonna just attack you every time.
Yeah. Oh, so it gets like mind gamey, kind of like poker.
Yeah, that ass. Like, you got to be like, yo, you got to look at the dude across the table from you, like, yo, bro. When somebody walk away or something, like, yo, bro, don't attack Eastern United States, and I won't attack Indian Japan.
Right. You guys make your little allies like the real world game.
Because dudes be trying to. First of all, the name of the game is world domination. So one of us has to win. But
right.
How the fuck you gonna win if all of us just attacking each other? So after a while, you know, Compy go to the bathroom. I tell you, bro, attack Compy.
And I'm gonna attack Compy.
Look,
we gonna wipe him up.
No, look. I'll be like, attack Compy in Australia. I'm gonna attack him in the United States. You won't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, right. You could be fighting a double-sided warfront like Hitler.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo. That's how I used to play it, yo.
No, that sounds like a game I'd be interested in. They should, hope they probably made an app by now. They should have if they haven't.
Yeah, but
it's not the same.
It's not, because you got to roll the dice. So
right.
both of you rolling dice. That's the cool part about it. Because I got 2 dice.
Yeah.
When you're attacking, you get 3 dice. When you're defending, you get 2 dice. So,
there's a little element of chance in there as well.
Right. So like when you're attacking, it's like you're really attacking. Like, so, you know, black people, we love play dice. You know, saying throw dice. So like, imagine you just holding it. Like, you could put it in a little corner and be like, whatever he rolled, somebody got to watch him, and somebody got to watch you. So you be like, nigga, 6-6-2, nigga. What you got? 4-4-2. No, I beat you, nigga. 6-6. 6-6. Just keep killing it. You know what I'm saying?
So so you can keep the dice.
Yeah, you roll it.
If you roll,
got the high hand, you can smoke. You could kill a whole country.
Oh my God, that sounds like
that's what I'm trying to tell you, yo. Yeah, yo.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yo, when my white friends was like, bro, you ever played that? I mean, you ever played Risk? I was like, man, I'm playing fucking Risk, man. Like, I played chess. Like, I said what you said.
Yeah,
they're like, nah, you take over the world. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that.
That'd be
no, but then when they pulled the dice out, and so it was 3 dice.
I
was like,
dice.
I said, hold up. What you talking about? I said, what you saying? I gotta roll these to win? They was like, yeah. I was like, you shit me? I've been doing this shit since I was a little kid. Let's go, nigga.
Yeah, once you seen the dice, he was like, okay, yo. Now I got a little sense of familiarity.
Yo, look, it's a funny story. When I was in prison, they told us, you know, dudes was bored as hell, man. So I was looking in the rule books and shit. So I saw that we could have board games.
Right.
And I saw that we could put in requests for certain board games. So I put in a request for Risk. And they brought that shit to the unit one day early in the morning. They put the cleaning supplies in. Risk.
I'm surprised they let you guys play that game.
Bruh.
Usually they don't like anything that incites any sort of unity, working,
look, first of
teamwork.
all, you dealing with dumbass cops that don't even know what Risk is.
Right.
They're looking at it like,
this game.
Shh. What the fuck? There's horses on here? Dumbass cops, bro. They like, Jesus Christ. Look, what it says? Oh, 6-year-olds to, shit, give it to him.
Yeah,
right?
let him.
Yeah, right? They give it to us. Now I'm in there showing all the hood dudes, all the thugs in there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show them how to fucking roll the dice, man. And shit was crazy. But the only part they liked was the rolling the dice. After a while, they took the dice.
Yeah,
they started
it is like, man,
rolling for snacks.
I got a better use for these dice. Like these dice, this game is cool, but I could do something with these.
They always took the dice. Every time I had a Risk game, niggas always took the dice, bro. I used to be like, damn, man, I'm taking the fucking dice. It's fucking for the game, man.
Yeah, I've noticed that like a common theme throughout your album there is that you're talking about your experiences through the criminal justice system and like the things you learned from there and the experiences you dealt with and how that affected you now. You know what I mean? In one song you were talking about some, I think, did you say I took a risk? You're like, I learned my lesson, man. Now I gotta move smart. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I said, I was stressing.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah. I got caught. Did a bit. Damn, man, it was stressful. Cause it was, man. Shit was stressful to sell, man. Shit made me write all this fucking music, man. Yeah. I'm constantly yelling at young men and shit when I see them doing some dumb shit. I'm like, man, you can't be doing all of that.
And they might not know they don't know the severity of the things that you're doing.
No, they don't, man.
And the consequences that they might have to face.
I find myself doing that shit all the time, to be honest with you, man. See a young dude, man, doing some dumb shit. I be like, look, I plead with them, man. Because let me tell you, man, if you think you tough, they got a place for you.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm for real.
That's a fact.
It's called Elmira State Prison. When I was in when I was in reception, bro, it's about 450 cells. all across from each other. At nighttime, man, you swear you was in the fucking
asylum.
Nah, man, a daycare maybe.
A daycare.
Yeah, it's a lot of crying.
Oh,
yeah,
that's even worse.
Yeah, bro. Everybody's crying at nighttime, bro. Everybody's crying, bro. All the dudes you see in the yard, some dude probably stabbed somebody. That guy's crying because he wants to go home.
Right.
Everybody not tough, man. Niggas not tough when the lights go out, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, not 3 in the morning when you sit on the bed because you can't sleep because the bed's so hard, it hurt your arms. You get bruises from it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, I can't be. Niggas start singing that song that their mother used to sing to them when they was little kids. Like, I can't. Start crying and shit. I'm down 2 cells down and shit, looking out the window like, oh, that's the nigga from the D block that be beating niggas up crying, man.
the most aggressive one when it get cold and lonely.
Yeah, yo, niggas, I heard it mad times, bro. Every now and again, you would hear the one dude that be like, see ya, I'm not supposed to be here.
You just lose it.
Look, that's when everybody stopped crying and start laughing like, this nigga scared as hell.
Yeah, you start losing it.
Yeah.
Yo, so, I mean, one of the themes I try to, focus on in my life and build on in my life is mental toughness. So how does going through that affect your mental toughness and, what you can withstand and deal with mentally?
Once I was able to get over the ego thing about me being tough, right. not about me not, let me just get it straight, about how I'm not tough.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I had to get over that. Like, yo, I'm not really tough. Because I heard the big dude who got a body two cells down from me, he's crying.
Right.
So I'm not tough. That guy's tough. I'm not tough.
Well, the definition of tough is not
tough, bro. The thing that I did to go in there, I did a robbery. I robbed some niggas. I thought I'm tough shit.
Right.
Toughest nigga on the side of it.
Yeah, but that's not really toughness.
Well, some people may at that time in my
perceive
age,
it as toughness.
I perceive that as being tough.
Right.
Taking something from somebody else seemed like a tough guy type of thing, And because I was never into like selling things or anything like that, being a businessman. Right. I was always into taking. So I felt as though that was maybe something that guys who were like, fake tough did. And then once I got, maybe even just pointing a gun in somebody's face, I thought that was tough. Hey, give me your fucking shoes, shit like that. And then going back to talk about it makes it seem like I was tough or whatever. But once I realized that being smart was key to my failure, because I wasn't smart. You know what I'm saying? Being smart is a big stepping stone if you're trying to make some headway in life and make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
You can't if you're not intelligent.
And sometimes the smart path is the tougher path because it takes consistency.
And you have to take the path less traveled.
Right.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Just do what everybody else does, get the same outcome. I'm not doing that. That's why I'm getting different outcome.
Right.
And I know that the stuff that you do when you're younger helps you in your it helps you
in your
mature.
Future endeavors.
It helps you mature. Yeah. So when I was young, I played basketball and football, and I played baseball. So I was first baseman in baseball. Sometimes I pitched. Played basketball as point guard always, and I was running back always.
Right.
So I always had to remember plays, and I had to always have like some type of leadership role, especially as a point guard.
Yeah,
I'm like literally
the floor
leader.
General.
Yeah, I'm the leader of the team. So when I got to prison, it wasn't like, or even in, wherever I am, I feel like I'm like running a basketball team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm running point. I don't know why I feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always felt like that when I was younger. I felt like I should be in charge. I feel like I know what's going on.
Well, it's part of your development, like your formative years, and you're becoming who you are. That point guard position is playing a major role in how you perceive yourself. And if you know you're a point guard and you're putting people in position on the court, then that's going to, in turn, it manifests itself in your personality.
Right.
So everything you're doing, you're going to, you know what I mean? You're still that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that probably has a lot to do with it, if you ask me.
Yeah, it does. I try to tell people that all the time. I ask them when they start to tell me about their lives, I ask them, play any sports growing up?
Yeah.
And what did you play? Because then if they tell me a certain sport, I know, like I kind of know how they are. Yeah. If the guy's like, I play tight end, I'm like, I know what kind of guy you are.
No kind of guy.
Like you like to run a little bit, but not really. And in school, you like do your work, but not really.
But not really.
You know what I mean? You're a tight end guy, like you catch the ball every now and again, block somebody. You know what I'm saying? Well, my girlfriend, she said when I met her, I was like, hey, what type of girl are you? Like, what'd you do? She said, I play tennis. I was like, oh, singles? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. So I kind of knew what type of person she was. Like,
so what did you get from that?
That let me know that she's got it. She got her shit together.
Right.
She know what she's doing.
Yeah,
let her do
is
it.
one of them sports.
Like, let her do it. Yeah. Because in tennis,
and it's just you out there.
Yeah, she got to do it all herself. Mm-hmm. So I know that, like, that's her mentality. Because I asked her, did she play doubles and shit? She's like, no, I can't do that. And I was like, yeah.
Okay.
You like, yeah.
I see how you.
She got her own shit going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She can run back and forth and shit. Okay.
I know how you getting down. Yeah. I mean,
she's good at playing piano too. So like she's like a one man band.
Yeah.
Yeah, she running all over the court, hit the ball.
Yep, piano's one of those instruments too where you can have a whole piano show.
A whole shit going on.
Just you.
A whole show going on.
Yeah.
This side doing some shit, this side doing some shit.
Playing two different melodies.
Caitlin. What's up, Caitlin?
Yeah, man. Sports is big. And I played football and I wrestled. I was a good wrestler.
Yeah, you look like a football player.
Yeah, I was a D lineman. I was
God.
I was a wrestler. I was good at wrestling. But wrestling's kind of like tennis in that sense. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you need a training partner.
Right.
And the better training partners you have,
the better you're gonna be.
The better you're gonna be.
Yeah.
And it's always good to have a training partner who you can beat easily, and a training partner that beats you easily, and then a training partner who you guys are closely matched with.
Right, going back and forth.
You see what I'm saying?
True. Because
you beat up on the dude, build your confidence. You get beat up by the dude who humbles you.
That's right, to get some humility.
And then you go with the dude that pushes you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's an individual sport, but it's way more team element.
That's how I feel like with financially. Like I have some friends who are like,
yep.
Like when they talk to me, they're like, they're not talking to me about business. Right. They're like just telling me their business. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I got some guys that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're like, Alquan, I just bought like 5 houses and then I'm gonna, how much does, and I'll try to sit there, but like, nah, you know what, I was.
you just listening like, okay.
You know what? Just tell me your story and shit, cause yeah, and then I got some guys who, you know what I mean, I'm doing a little better than, then I got some dudes that I see daily, my guys that I see daily, we're all pushing each other to do better,
Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm doing this, and you guys are both like, yeah.
Every now and again, I want to get my ego kicked in. I go see my producer, Ionaz. Shout out to Ionaz. He just dropped a record with Lil Keed and 42 Doug.
You got an Instagram?
Absolutely, man.
Pull up his Instagram.
Yeah, pull up his yeah. Check him out. Yeah,
this is your Instagram.
Yeah,
ALIWILD _ president. Go follow him on Instagram, man.
Hey, if you scroll down on mine, there's a picture of him down there. You could just, scroll down. You see that's me and him right there. It should be.
You got some cool pictures up there, too.
Thank you, man. One of my youngsters told me that I had to
step up your Instagram.
Oh, his account is private. My boy.
It's all good.
Private.
You can pull up the thing so people can go request to follow him.
Yeah, request to follow him, man. He's a pretty cool dude. He's a producer. You know what I'm saying? He's really into like making new sounds with old instrument.
Right.
Yeah. That's
like newer sound and stuff with older sounding vibes, like sounds.
Or the sounds themselves come from like old instruments. Like he's got all. How did he describe it? All right, so he makes his sound. He creates his sound from nothing.
Right.
Every time.
What do you mean? Like from scratch?
It's from nothing. Like it's like silent, and then he has a huge panel of all of these different plugins, but not like we're used to. Like
not like the internet ones. He's got the analog ones.
The analog plugins, bro. These little.
Yeah. Like little boxes and stuff.
Yeah, man. I'll show you on mine. Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy, bro. It was the illest shit I ever seen, man. He said the guy who put everything together for him charged him $1 million for the studio to build it.
Yeah, because it's expensive. I mean, we built the studio in here, and oh my god.
Hold up, it's a better picture than that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Looks like an airport in that motherfucker, bro.
Where's he located at?
An undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location. He's low key, huh?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, he's low key. No, I hear you. I know the vibes. A lot of people like to keep it private. Oh yeah, he's got all the mind if I? Oh, it's gotta go on that camera. Oh, there you go. It's blurry. There it goes. Look at that. Look at his wall. Look at all those analog plugins. Just from experience in building a studio, those things aren't cheap. They're not cheap.
$1 million. Those
are expensive, yeah.
He told me, he said, look, this wall, some people, they'll never amass the money that I paid for this fucking shit. Yeah. And I was like, damn.
That's a
just
fact.
Those knobs and shit.
No, but it's because the technologies within them are so intricate and complex.
It's infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has infinite abilities on sound.
That's fire, though. That's good that you, and it's good. Like the relationship between a rapper and a producer is a very, very important one for each other's career. Like your careers are always going to be interlocking and intertwining. So it's good that you linked up with a dude of that caliber, a dude that who was willing to invest in his craft like that.
Yeah, he's weird, man. Look at that. That's in his living room. Yo, you know I be telling like people about your gold wall, bruh.
Yeah, I got those. You see them light up glasses? Are those the glasses that when you touch them they light up? Like,
which ones? Let me see.
The one of you guys got on. I can't tell which one is which.
Oh no, that's a mask, bro. The guys who look, that's him at Fashion Week. Yo, he that mask. The guys who make the masks for Slipknot, they made his masks.
That's fire.
You familiar with Slipknot, the group Slipknot? Yeah. The guys, he knows them.
Well, that's fine. So I'm assuming he he's done some he's worked with some pretty influential people.
On his EP, he got an EP coming out.
So he raps too, or like?
Nah, he's just a producer.
A EP of beats.
Songs.
Right.
With guys.
Oh, okay, like on some DJ Khaled type shit.
Oh yeah, exactly. So he got Rick Ross, Gucci Mane, A Boogie, Lil Key, T.I. It's a bunch of other dudes, man. I can't remember everybody, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be like 15 songs on his joint. It's gonna be pretty dope. He got me doing something on I think his new EP. That's gonna be coming out in 2021. I don't know the date though.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
It's hard to get in touch with him, he's
shout out to him for giving that placement, man.
Yeah, for real.
That's important. You know what I mean? A lot of artists, just thinking on that topic, talk a little bit about like the process of marketing that goes along with the rap career. Because a lot of artists think they can just, and I mean, you can just make music and it grow organically, but just talk about like, the amount of energy that you have to put into getting yourself seen and getting yourself out there.
Well, if it's pretty easy because social media, and all you got to do is link, a credit card to your account,
right?
And boost your posts and stuff,
right?
But on another level, I used to work for a marketing company, and they taught us how to market, and they taught us the 5 points of marketing. And the 5 points of marketing is like word of mouth, which is that's like number one. Right. Nothing can stop word of mouth. Yeah. Word of mouth travel around the world and back. In other words, one day.
In terms of social media, shares.
Right. So it was a television, paper, posters, anything dealing with paper, newspaper articles, stuff like that. And
wait, so television and paper is one?
No,
or two separate.
It was word of mouth, using paper,
right?
Using the radio, using television, and using oh my God, what was the last one? I can't remember the last one was, but I tried to do all of them.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I took the old school approach and putting posters up. One of my mentors, A&R for Def Jam. Shout out to Shampoo. If you want to pull up Shampoo stuff too, man.
Yeah, what's his Instagram?
YVS Shampoo. I want to give him a shout out, man. He's been a big help in what I'm doing right now. He gave me a shot when I was down in. He gave me a shot to perform in San Antonio.
Got family in San Antonio.
For real?
Yeah.
I went down there for the South by Southwest to perform down there at the music festival. You familiar with it?
So my dad actually lives down there. I go to visit him a couple of times a year.
Okay.
But I've never actually, I've explored the city, but I've never the Alamo in downtown San Antonio, but I've never like went there for an event.
Okay, well, Shampoo is a A&R for Def Jam, and he helps with artist development and stuff. So, like, he can help you get a shot.
Right.
Yeah, he does a lot of promo for all of the big artists on Def Jam. So anybody who dropped the album in the past year, he did promo for them. DJ Khaled, Dave East, bunch of guys. He helped me to believe that this is all tangible and
right.
you could do it by yourself, because I'm watching him do his own thing with his own company.
Right.
Like he does A&R for Def Jam, but he also has his own personal company where he helps artists because he has so many connections.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So just a tip for people who might be watching this: how can they get connected with him? What's the best way, or even better yet, what does he look for in an artist to work with?
If you contact him, or you come across him somehow, and you're like, hey man, I want to be a star. He's gonna say, cool. I hope that you become a star. But if you say, hey, I got $500, I got some headshots, I got a whole album, I have some T-shirts made up, I performed in a bunch of different places, I don't really know where to go from here. He's the guy to talk to.
Then he needs to see you've put your own effort in, first of all.
God only helps the child who has his own.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
So he needs to see you put your own legwork in. And then, obviously the financial part of it, which should be understood that this is a business and that people's time require compensation.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
nothing is free.
So, if you're an up and coming artist and you're looking for connections and you're looking for
Team Hero.
Yeah, what's that?
Team Hero, that's a program for the youth out here in the Capital District.
So you gotta switch over to his view account.
Yeah, let's see. Hold up. My friends will be happy that I did this.
Team Hero. Shout out Team Hero.
Shout out Team Hero.
Yeah, I'm all about the philanthropy as well, and helping out the community.
Back, man.
Yeah, helping out the community.
Listen, this is what I've been doing. All the youngsters, man. If you see somebody that they don't know my music and you want to introduce them to my music, take a video of them downloading my album. Message me the video, and I will cash app you $2. All right? The album costs $6. All right? If you're trying to get your hustle on, let's get this breach, kids. You heard? If you don't have nothing to do, you bored, go to the basketball court, go somewhere.
Spread the word.
Get 20 kids to download my album, man. That's 20 times 2 is 40 cash. I send it to you on Cash App. All right? Word up. I ain't playing around. That's what I've been doing in Cobleskill, man. Bunch of youngsters out there. Shout out to the kids in Cobleskill, man.
Yeah, support your artists, man. Support your artists, the local people, because one of the things that I constantly talk about on this podcast here is that as far as the creatives in the scene, because I see it, I'm looking at it from I'm active in this. I got the studios. I've thrown shows at a venue. I got this platform. I'm trying to highlight people. I see it from more of a, not necessarily an artist point of view, but I'm just observing, and I'm like, okay. I'm looking at it from like a far point. And I'm like, I see that the floor of this thing is rising. Mm-hmm. And the way you rise the floor is by everybody supporting the artist. And then people see them supporting you, and they're like, yo, maybe I can do this. Now there's 2 artists in there, and the scene is growing as a whole. Mm-hmm. And now people are like, oh, yo, there's a lot of like kind of fly artists out here, and people are supporting them. And now everyone's getting behind the artists. They're like, yo, people are they can actually do it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And raising the floor in turn raises the ceiling.
Well, I got a little surprise and shit. You listen to Benny the Butcher?
Is he from Buffalo?
Yeah.
So I actually lived in Buffalo. I went to Upstate.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I lived in Buffalo, and they were always talking about Benny the Butcher and what's his name? West Side Gun.
Yeah, man. Those dudes are dope, man. Shout out to Griselda.
Yep.
I got a Rick Hyde from Black Soprano Family. He from Buff. He down with the Black Soprano Family. Like, they got a little conglomerate of artists. I think one of the cats' name is Heem, Benny, Rick Hyde. I think there's another guy, but I'm not sure. But I linked up with Rick Hyde, we're gonna do something soon. I think he gonna get on the remix of one of my songs off the album. I believe Ice Cold. He hit me
That's
up
my
and he
joint.
told me.
I rock with that OD.
Yeah.
I rock with that joint OD. I was bumping that.
appreciate
That's the one that instantly connected with me. You know what I mean? Because I was running through it. I like the All Lies on Me. I like what you did there too with the word like in the title instead of being eyes or lies. You like mixed the word together to LEYES. I was like, that's good wordplay. Yeah. I was like in my car driving up here, like playing with that wordplay in my head. I'm like, okay, that was smart.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I put a lot of time and effort into this shit, man.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, I did. It took me like a year. It took me like a year and maybe a half or something like that to get all the material that I wanted to release. I have other songs, but I thought that these guys came from a dope place each time, and it sounded dope to me. That's why I recorded it, and I wanted to let people hear it. Each of the songs that I put on the album, whenever I let somebody hear it, they were like, yo, this is it, Al.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. They're like, this is it, Al. And I was like, sure? Every time. So I was like, man, I'm gonna put all these shits together and see what happened, man. Got a classic out there.
No, that's what so, just from running the studio and, working with a lot of artists and stuff, I'll see a lot of times artists like come, they'll record like 7 songs and they'll take those 7 songs and they're like, I'm making a tape. And they put them on the tape. And I'm always like, because being from the point I'm at and me respecting artists as artists and creating what they want to create and me realizing I can't tell them how to, to produce their art. But I always just try to kind of like insinuate and hint at them like, yo, a lot of these big artists, what they'll do is they'll record 20 songs and then they'll take the top 7 from them 20 and then they put that on a project.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And so just talk about that, like,
some of the songs that I recorded, I did like in batches. And like, cause when I go to the studio, I do it because my body tells me. I try not to plan and do that shit. I might just wake up and my body will be like, get into the studio. So I'll go.
Right.
And I feel like it's a gas tank. After a while, I'll run. When I run out of the energy, then it's like time for me to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want.
So you'll lock in.
Yeah. I'll just go there, do my thing, and I'll be like, I'm tired of this, and I leave.
Yeah.
But I try to make sure the energy that I have in the gas tank is the best, best petrol that you could put in it, and get shit done.
Yeah, so talk about your, your process leading up to, to going to the studio or matter of fact, talk about your process of creating a song. When you get to the studio, is it pre-written, usually beat already picked out?
Yeah, I usually get a beat, I listen to it like 50,000 times. And then I proceed. Hard. No funny. I don't know. I do know. I always say I don't know.
Yeah.
I try to play the fool a lot. And I'm saying, but anyway, I do that so that I can know exactly where every point in the beat is, and I know how to do what I need
approach
to do. It. Every
intricacy
of the beat. So like sometimes I use an old method that I was taught to do. Like when you hear instrumental, you put words, you make noises where the sounds are, and then you put words that sound like the sound.
Yeah, like you like, okay, so if it's a beat, like just for example, like you're like
like that, and then you just put a word there.
Exactly.
That sounds like that hum. Yeah, yo. And that's how I learned how to do it, and it's still, that's like a definite like start. Every day I'll do some shit like that. It's routine for me.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for so long, since I was a
muscle
little kid.
memory.
Yeah, yo. Since I was a little kid, man, doing that shit.
So are you more of a writer, or do you more of a writer?
Yeah, I write, man. I got books and books.
Yeah.
I write all the time.
Right, that's good. That's a good practice to have.
Yeah.
So you write just music, or do you write just like anything?
Sometimes I just write anything. I write short stories and shit. I write all types of stuff.
Right.
Just to see if I could do it. And to stretch the limits of your imagination.
Yeah.
Some you know, you gotta. If we're dealing with muscles and your brain's a muscle, why wouldn't you want to make this motherfucker sharp
flex
as
it.
a tack? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah, man. I was taught by a different breed of elders and shit. You know what I mean? Dudes from the 60s and the 70s. They different. They sharp.
Yeah.
Those dudes are sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Those dudes went to space.
Yeah, they did.
All right, you guys know what the fuck they was doing. You feel me? And that's who I learned how to do stuff from. So that's why I'm so my mental acumen is so sharp. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking around, man.
Yeah, I'm a big since I was a kid, I spent a lot of time with like, you know, I mean, I would say I had friends, I cool with my friends and stuff, but I always had an innate feeling to spend time with, like, you know, my grandmas and my pops and my
people that are smarter than you.
Yeah, older people, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, let me cool out. Like, I'll be playing with my cousins and we running around.
Like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm out. Let me go chill with grandma for a minute. See what she could talk about.
Because you'll probably learn something. Then she's going to make you a plate of food.
Yeah.
You listen to her. Niggas don't understand.
Yeah. The elders, and they want to see, most of the time, they want to see you be better.
Bruh, most elders, you sit there and kick it with them, bro, they going to give you some bread at the end of the conversation, bro. Especially like 5, 6 years old. At the end of the convo, they be like, hold up before you leave.
Yeah, because your youth inspires them. A lot of times, your youth re-energizes them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can totally relate to that. When I see youngsters all the time, man, I'm just living vicariously through them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Like, I just feel like my generation. How old are you, bro?
I'm 40.
So I'm 25. So I feel like my generation is like more or less like we're like kind of detached from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just tiny bit. Not all of y'all.
But see, even like this right here, like we having such a good conversation.
Yeah,
it's like that makes sense to me because it's like the people, when I have people come in my age, sometimes it's just like
I do have a couple of younger guys that they're like my little brothers and shit. I see them a lot. If I don't see them, I feel like something is wrong.
Yeah,
even if
because they kind of take that role to where they what I've noticed
they feel a void a little bit in what's going on with me.
Yeah.
They don't know that, but yeah, they do.
Or they feel like sometimes when you take that role, people sometimes like, you know, if you're pushing them to be better, right? And they're slipping or they're not
I'll
on
be
the point.
on their bodies.
Yeah,
all the young niggas that
point.
be around me, I'll be on their bodies. Yo, shout out to Bando, shout out to Money Team. Clean your fucking house, yo. You gonna be tight. Yo, every time I come to their house, yo, what's going on here? I be like, I'm like, take the fucking garbage out, yo.
What you doing? That's a fact. It's
like,
good though.
They be like, nah, you right though, you right.
Yeah, people need that. People need that. A lot of people don't have that. You know what I mean? A lot of people, and that's an important. I have another theory that
if you're gonna be successful, you need that.
You need
kinda. Some people got this weird inner ambition, but like me and you, I feel like I need that.
The accountability.
Like, hey, come on, Al, you need to do better. I'm like, yeah, you right. Yeah. You right.
Gotta have that accountability.
Yeah.
You can't run from it.
Nah.
Like I was saying, like, you know, sometimes those dudes, they feel like if you're that person that holds them accountable, sometimes if they don't feel like they're on point, they'll avoid you to not have to face the music.
Yeah.
But
that's how I know when dudes is doing funny business, when they don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of nigga who'll be talking to you and be like, hey, yo, bro, you doing drugs?
Yeah.
That ass serious, though. Like, yo, you doing drugs?
And they be
like, nah, man, what's wrong with you? I'll be like, yo, I'll fight you. He's like, nah, I'll chill, yo.
They don't want to own up.
You, yo.
But, you know, just a tad bit of wisdom for people is like, you know, usually the things that you want to avoid the most are the things that you need to face the most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always best for your long-term success in life is to walk right into those things.
Yeah. I needed to learn how to be consistent. I used to get yelled at by an older brother. He used to always yell at me, be consistent. Like if he watched me play basketball, I make a hoop. He'd be like, once I went, he'd be like, consistency.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even be like, good shot. He'd be like, consistency. Well, I'll have a pretty girl with me. I'll be like, yo, look. He'd be like, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Every time, y'all could never do nothing cool. I'm like, look at my car. He'd be like, consistency. Like, man, he just wanted me to do it all the time.
All the time.
Be on point all the time. Yeah. Have a nice little girl all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or,
that's an important thing though. Like, you know, it's important to, you know, to help like cause I got younger brother, I'm the oldest in my family, so like
Okay.
when I'm talking to him, and I always just try to like do the same thing your brother did and like repeat themes. You know what I mean? Repeat themes to them because like now look at you.
Repetition sticks.
Repetition sticks. You're old and you still going back to my brother. Oh, you remember consistent. You remember down to the way he said it.
Consistency. Do his teeth like that. Yo, I used to be like,
yeah, but see how that impacted your life though?
Yeah, y'all don't play that shit. I always remember consistency, Alquan. Be consistent.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that though, because that's what I try to put that in practice too. It's like repetition of themes, you know what I mean? And I'm just because you don't know until time passes. So I'm just be hoping like, yo, I hope they pick these things up. You know what I mean? I hope they carry these on. God forbid something happened to me, they carry these things on with them into their older years and pass them on as well. You know what I mean? But yo, pull up his Instagram and his YouTube. And bro, we getting lost in the convo, man. This joint blew by.
I'm here hotter than gods.
This shit blew by. Pull up his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube. His album out on all platforms. Stay Solid.
Yeah, Stay Solid, man.
ALIWILD Entertainment on YouTube, man.
Out on all platforms.
It's right there. You're on it already. Oh, you pulling up the album?
I like your style.
Yeah. Yeah, Compy's my man. He was the one who suggested you.
Numbers is looking all right.
I'm glad he suggested you, man.
I appreciate Comp, man. Kind of my man, bro.
Compliment the magic behind the scenes, man. He's been on though. He's got his he's working on his own things too. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build this platform wide and tall.
Right.
You know what I mean? Wide and tall. So Instagram one more time for the people. Follow my man on Instagram. Subscribe to his YouTube. Go download Stay Solid, ALIWILD on all platforms, man. I appreciate you stopping in, bro.
Yo,
it's been epic.
Shit, man.
It's been
I'm
epic.
just happy to made it here, man. My motherfucking car, man. One of my pulleys broke on that bitch. I was mad as hell. Had to call a young guy, Coy B, man. Shout out to Coy B. He
man.
came and got me at my house, man. Drove me out here.
Pulling up fresh and fly.
Yeah,
you know the vibes.
Fresh over there.
All right, bro. With that being
that's the jet.
He over there throwing his. But yo, with that being said, you guys be safe.
All right.
Have a good day, night, whenever you watching this.
Yo.
Peace.